Here in the heart of Buckhead at the Intercontinental Hotel, celebrity chef Art Smith is taking French technique and adding his own Southern charm. Fried chicken, a ham bar, and the decadent 12-layer red velvet cake. Oh, and if he's good enough to cook for the president and Oprah, he's probably good enough to cook for you. It's Southern art.
What I love about the creation of Southern Art and Bourbon Bar is that we have created a culture. And that when you come here, whether lunch, whether it be breakfast or dinner, you feel that sense of place. It has that feeling of it's been here, and it has that establishment. We have a wonderful trained French chef, in fact, two incredible French chefs that take food that's very near and dear to my heart because I grew up in the South, and give it a sophistication that I think is quite unique.
So is this your first time at Southern Art?
No. I've been here many, many times.
Absolutely, no. No, not by a wide stretch.
And you come to Southern Art because?
Because it has that Southern charm, and yet it's warm and friendly, and you can come dressed black tie, or you can come in jeans and you still feel comfortable here.
Here we are with Chef Art Smith. This is such an honor. I've watched you for so many years.
Yes, we have fried some chicken. We have done some television.
So many people are coming to the South.
Yes.
And they're in the hotel, and they may be here for 24 hours or 48 hours.
But they want to taste.
And they want to know what Southern cooking is all about, and that's what we're looking at right here.
Exactly, and when people travel, they want to feel comfort, they want to feel taken care of. I love all that.
So what are your favorite menu items?
Fried chicken, hands down. I do not know how he does it, but it is amazing.
The fried chicken, I mean, look at that. That is so stunning. Like that may be one of the sexiest fried chicken plates I've ever seen.
Well, what's unique about our fried chicken over other, there's a lot of fried chicken around, but what's unique about ours is we take a lot of time. We brine it, and we soak it in buttermilk, served with whipped potatoes, and it's beautiful, and it's a lovely, and when you see that dish, it says comfort and love.
It tastes good, it's like soul filling, and it's such a great place to get to celebrate our friends in that kind of atmosphere with that kind of food.
You won't be disappointed here.
I just felt like that, that a hotel of this caliber needed a great restaurant. A place where people can enjoy if they want fried chicken or they want something on the lighter side. Well, Chef created this wonderful dish, and he's made kale, which is, I think kale must be the #1 vegetable of the year. And he's got quinoa and radishes, and then he serves it with this wonderful piece of seared salmon, which is really delicious.
Cooked perfectly.
Cooked perfectly, and I just love the way it looks. And that's what I love about it is that, Southern food is one of those things that can be done where it's not very pretty and kind of sloppy. And what I love about Chef is that he does it just so beautiful and clean.
I know you have the ham bar here, which I love the concept of that.
Well,
and who doesn't love a ham bar?
Well, the thing about it is I walked through the hotel and they had this seafood raw bar, and I'm like, we're way too far from the ocean for that. And so I said, we need a ham bar. So we just converted a seafood bar into a ham bar. I just think that it's a wonderful thing to have. It's a light supper or light lunch, at the bar. It's that's something too, is that you find too that people are going more towards small plates. And for people that just want to come in and get a small bite or something, it's a perfect way to start a meal. And what I love about everything you see on there, we make it all from the pate to the sausage and to the different things. It's just delicious, and the homemade crackers.
Coming up, it's bourbon everywhere, and a red velvet cake that'll just make you nuts. Atlanta Eats is back.
The smartest thing I ever did was take a cognac bar and make it to a bourbon bar, and which the bourbon bar has turned into such a huge hit here in Atlanta. We were voted one of the top 50 bourbon bars in America.
We have over 80 bourbons on our wall at any given time. Bourbon is America's spirit, We do a lot of craft cocktails, we do our own ice program. Southern food, you know, you have a lot of saltiness sometimes with hams and cheeses, and that pairs perfectly with the spiciness of bourbons and rice. And sometimes even that sweetness plays off with it. You can definitely have any one of our Southern dishes with any bourbon that we have on the wall, and it pairs beautifully just like a glass of wine.
You know, I'm a big believer people only remember the beginning and the end. And that's why it was important that not we have one dessert, we didn't just have a whole table full of desserts. And we brought in all the great desserts, the dessert selections. And so I felt that was important, that, you know, that those little touches is what people so enjoy having, and they also remember.
If you want to really indulge, you just come here and indulge because it's the best. The red velvet cake and the coconut cake, the pecan pie, oh my goodness, so good. You know, and really has that Southern flair, but still has that unique gourmet feel about it.
The layered cake with 10 layers.
I love how everybody goes like this, this cake.
It's about this
right.
high.
The desserts, red velvet, 12-layer cake.
That cake is sick.
Amazing, yes.
Do you feel guilty putting your fork in it just because?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Well, I tell you what you do. Is
going right for this.
You just go right there, yes, exactly. I'm a big believer, dessert you have first anyway.
That is so good. Wait, Nick, you said you didn't drink bourbon, really? Now it's time to start.
But the beautiful lady is you. There's always a first.
This is the best date ever.